Caleb Calderwood wearing number 21. Then it's a 6'1 senior guard, number 22, Lane Carter. And finally a 6'3 junior forward, number 24, Trey Miles. And when you look at the starters for Morgan, every one of them, at least on this sheet, says they're over 6 feet tall.
Well, yeah, I don't know if I'd agree with that.
That's why I say on this sheet.
But I tell you, that you can't help but look forward to the Russell-Nielsen matchup. I mean, those are two terrific guards, two of the best in 3A basketball, and it will be a lot of fun.
Should be a fun one to watch here as we get set and ready to go. Manti dressed in their road reds. They'll be going left to right across your radio dial or TV screen, and it will be Morgan going right to left in their home whites. And just a quick note, I did talk to Coach Shakespeare beforehand. We did a little pregame interview. Didn't have time to play it in our Snow College pregame show, but we'll mention that the fact that they're down some key players due to injuries this year. They started this year with 3 big guys. Now they're down to just 1 left, and that is Brody Barson, who does win the tip for the Templars. As Cole Brailsford injured his ankle earlier this year. He's been out for much of the season, but then last week Brenton Thompson tore his ACL, so another big guy gone for Manti. We'll see how they adjust to that. Adam Huff, who got injured in that game last week for Manti, is about 90% today, said Coach Shakespeare.
Thompson's injury was late in that game, too. That was unfortunate.
Up top, Nichols, he'll go high left side to Wathen for the Manti Templars. And Yo-Yos picks up his dribble, looks inside the lane, nothing there. Into the corner, he'll go to Rasmussen. Left elbow to Nichols, taken away from behind by Russell. Turnover by Manti, will be there first.
And that's the speed of this Morgan team. Very good defensively.
Up top is going to be Cade Russell for the Morgan Trojans, guarded tightly by Nichols. Works his way left side of the pass on the wing to Carter. Carter on the wing, going to rise up for 3 over Wathen. Off the back side of the rim, no good. Rebound underneath, knocked out of bounds by Morgan. It will be Manti basketball. And Waltham seemed to be just completely fine with allowing Carter to go ahead and rise up and take that 3.
Yeah, he was open.
See if that's one of the things that Coach Shakespeare saw and his coaching staff saw in the scouting report for the Trojans. Going to be a half-court press put on by Morgan. Waltham in the backcourt with it. Comes up against the trap. Kicks it left side to Rasmussen. And Rasmussen holding. There's the trap. Able to get it out to Wathen on the Trailblazer Dixie State D at half-court. Minute into the game, no score on the scoreboard. Right side, it'll go to Nelson. Nelson picked up defensively by the Trojans, now guarded by Russell. Into the corner, it'll go to Rasmussen against the zone of Morgan. 2-3 zone by Morgan. Left side, Nichols. Up top, he'll come to Nelson. Nelson going to launch the long-range 3. Short off the rim. Rebound bounces around, and it'll be Barson inside with it from Manti. He gets tied up, and it will be a jump ball. Possession arrow favors Morgan.
Yeah, and a nice rebound there, but just couldn't come up with it.
Full-court press now by Manti.
Nielsen was open much as before, but a long shot just wouldn't go.
And in the backcourt, Carter has it for the Trojans. Here comes the press against him. Nichols going to go up against Russell now. Down the floor to get it ahead. Carter has it right side high, guarded by Matt Nelson as Manti drops into a man defense. Carter comes left elbow. Left side, it'll be Calderwood with it. Big side, the pass goes into Miles, knocked away by Rasmussen. Miles gets it in the corner, pass down the lane into Calderwood, puts it up the right hand, baby hook, missed it short, got his own rebound, and he'll miss the reverse layup. He'll go to the line to shoot 2 as Brody Barson picks up his first foul from Manti.
Yeah, Calderwood missed the shot, able to reach over with the long arms. He looks big, but he's also got long arms.
So Calderwood standing there at the Gunnison Valley Animal Clinic free throw line. First one is up and good. Nothing but net. Morgan strikes first. There's our first point of the game, coming nearly 2 minutes into the game. 6:08 to go in the first quarter. 1-0 Morgan on the D-Land title scoreboard. One more free throw coming from Calderwood. Shot is up, and that one is good. So he makes them both, does Calderwood. He's got 2. Again, a full-court press put on by the Trojans. They kind of drop it into a half-court trap. Wathen has it, and ball gets poked away by Hurd. Out of bounds it goes. Remains Manti basketball.
And Manti's really only had one good look at the basket, and that was Nelson. Long three-point shot, but this Morgan defense has been tough early.
Wathen has it in the backcourt for the Templars. Up ahead, left side, they go to Rasmussen. Rasmussen getting trapped against the trap, and there's going to be a reach-in foul called on the Morgan Trojans. It'll go against Tyson Hurd. That's his first, and the team's first this half. 2-0 Morgan, 5:53 to go in the first quarter on the D-Land title scoreboard. Manti basketball on the left sideline. The pass will come into Wathen. As now they have an opportunity to get the offense set. Working against the zone of Morgan. 2-3 zone. They're keeping an eye, though, on Matt Nelson. Wathen Yo-Yo's up top. Nobody out on him tight. He'll go high left to Nichols. Skip pass on the flare back to Wathen. Guarded by Russell. Nothing in the lane. Into the corner he comes to Nichols. Short corner, they get it to Rasmussen. He'll dribble out against the press. Got left open. Didn't take the shot. Passes it back out to Wathen. 5:28 to go in the first quarter. Still 2-0 Morgan. 3A quarterfinal action. Skip pass right, so they go to Rasmussen in the corner. Inside they go to Nelson. Nelson on the low block, guarded by Calderwood. Comes back out to Rasmussen. Pump fake on the 3. Instead, skip pass left side to Wathen. He'll dribble in. Short corner. Nice pass inside to Barson. Couldn't handle it. Picked up by Calderwood. Turnover by Manti as their second. Down the floor comes Carter. Right side he'll drive. Kick it into the corner to Hurd. Pump fake on the 3. Gonna drive baseline. There's a double team. Puts up the shot. No good. Wave off the shot. They're going to call the foul on the ground. It'll be Morgan basketball underneath.
Yeah, and you look on that very quick along this. Morgan's 5 players are all fairly quick on the court, as are Manti. This is what makes this game fun, is the athletes on the court.
Foul's going to go against Tanner Rasmussen. That'll be his first and the team's second. Brody Barson going to get a breather as Adam Huff comes in. Adam Huff had a great game last week until he left with that ankle injury. I'm going to check to see officials coming over to the scores table. Not sure what they're checking on. 5:05 to go in the first quarter. 2-0 Morgan leads Manti.
And neither team has made a field goal. Obviously, Manti hasn't scored, but the only 2 points, foul shot.
Left side to be Miles. He'll launch the 3 from the corner off the back of the rim. No good. High bounce and backside rebound by Hurd for the Trojans. He'll hand to Russell for the NBA range 3. Nothing but net. Cade Russell gets the lid off the bucket as Morgan now leads at 5-0 after that lazy deep on 3-pointer. Full court press put on by the Trojans again. Rasmussen has it in the backcourt. He'll need help. Gets it across to Nelson. Skip pass right side to Wathen. Wathen in the right corner. Gonna drive baseline. Tries to pass it out. Ball got tipped. Picked up by Hurd. Third turnover by the Templars. Hurd going the other way. Gonna drive the lane against Nelson. Puts up the runner off the back of the rim. No good. Got his own rebound. And he'll hand off to Calderwood. Ball gets knocked away and Rasmussen has it. First turnover by Morgan. Down the floor it comes to Nelson. Into the corner. He'll hand off to Huff for 3. Off the back of the rim. No good. Long rebound. Picked up by Wathen for Manti. Wathen backs out high right. Yo-Yos, he'll skip past left side to Huff. Huff going to come back out to Nelson. Nelson guarded up top by Hurd. Going to split the defense, drive in, puts up the runner, knocks it down. Matt Nelson with the first points of the game for Manti, snaps the 5-0 run.
And a nice run. Manti needed that. Just a floater through the center of the lane. Showed his skills there.
And Morgan easily beats the press of Manti. Pass up ahead to Calderwood, knocked it out of bounds by Wathen. It remains Morgan basketball underneath. Into the game now for Manti. Travis Thompson coming out, Dylan Wathen.
And Wathen doing a nice job of recovery when it looked like Morgan might get a lay-in, able to knock it out of bounds.
Under 4 to go. Lob in left side to Carter. And Manti now in a 2-3 zone on the inbounds pass. Up top they go to Hurd. Hurd for 3 from the right side. Off the glass, no good. Rebound by Nichols for Manti. Up ahead it comes to Nelson. Nelson right side. Picked up defensively by Carter. He'll come out to Nichols. As Morgan's now gone into a man defense right side. 3-pointer by Rasmussen. Knocks it down. Tie ball game. 5-0 run by the Templars.
Yeah, and a big shot. He was hoping the baseline didn't hesitate. Terrific shot.
Lazy deep on. A 3-pointer there from Rasmussen. Makes it 5-5. 3:23 to go in the first quarter on the D-Land title scoreboard. Up top is Russell for the Trojans, guarded by Nichols. Crossover dribble, drives right, kicks it into the corner to Hurd. He'll drive baseline, pull up 15-footer, wave off the shot. And they say he got fouled on the drive first. The foul is going to go against Adam Huff. That'll be his first and the team's third this half on Manti. And Mason Thompson in the game now for the Templars. Tanner Rasmussen will come out after that big 3-pointer.
Morgan 1 out of 7 from the field to start this game. And they are, 1 out of 4 from the 3-point line.
Inbounding is Miles. Kick it left side. Carter wide open for 3. This one's off the rim. No good. Rebound going to be taken by Travis Thompson for Manti. Up ahead he'll go to Nichols. Nichols bounce pass to Nelson. Nelson on the wing. Launches the 3 for the lead. Off the rim. No good. Missed it. Rebound by Russell for the Trojans. Russell, great vision down the floor. Behind the back dribble guarded by Mason Thompson. Backs out and sets up the offense for Morgan. Crossover dribble. Going to drive right. Kicks it to Hurd in the corner. He'll take the 3. No good, but a foul called as Nichols got him with the body, and Tyson Hurd's going to go to the line to shoot 3 free throws for the Trojans.
And that's unfortunate because this is way late, and there wasn't much of a bump there, but enough to draw the foul. You can see that on the replay.
So 3 free throws coming for the Trojans as they try to snap the 5-0 run currently by Manti. First free throw by Hurd off the back of the rim, no good. Missed it. He'll shoot 2 more. From the Gunnison Valley Animal Clinic free throw line. Gunnison Valley Animal Clinic provides top-notch equine veterinary services and treats all animal types, large and small. Call 528-7900. Second free throw by Hurd off the rim, no good. Misses the first 2. You can maybe sometimes say that's a good foul. The problem with Manti is they have a tendency to get in foul trouble, so there might not ever be a good foul for the Manti Templars. Second free throw, or the third free throw, is good by Tyson Hurd. He makes 1 of 3. He'll come out of the game as Stetson Anderson checks in for the Trojans. 6-5, Morgan the 1-point lead. Nelson with it in the backcourt. He'll get it across to Thompson. Travis Thompson has it. Down the middle, he'll go to Nichols. Left side to Mason Thompson. Into the corner to Huff. Huff turns for three. Off the back rim, no good. Long rebound, and Stetson Anderson has it for Morgan. So the Trojans can add to their lead here. 2:33 to go in the first quarter. Carter left crossover dribble. Hesitation. Going to drive left side. Blocked out of bounds by Travis Thompson. A big block by the Manti Templar.
Yeah, and Thompson was just waiting for him to shoot that ball, and he faked like he was going to do it, and as soon as he went up, he swatted out of bounds. That was really good defense.
So Morgan basketball underneath. It'll be Miles the inbounds underneath for the Trojans. They've got a double screen set for Cade Russell. Nothing open for him in the left corner. And now they'll just lob it out up top to Carter. Up top he'll go to Anderson. Swing it left side Russell. Pump fake on the three. Looks to drive. Got cut off and comes back out to Anderson. Now back to Carter to reset the offense for the Trojans. 2:20 to go in the first quarter. 2-3 zone by Manti coming out of that inbounds play underneath. Play call comes in from Coach Matthews for the Trojans. Right side will go to Anderson. Back up top to Carter. Swing it left side. Russell. There's the screen for three. Off the rim, no good. Missed it short. Miles, the rebound underneath. He'll go back up. Missed it short. Rebound by Thompson for Manti. He's going to push the pace of the Templar. Up ahead, left side. Drives the lane. Puts it up against Calderwood. Off the rim, no good. Missed it. Rebound Miles for the Trojans. Morgan will slow things down. Up 6-5. Under 2 to go in the first quarter. Picked up by Mason Thompson is Cade Russell. Thompson going to try to force him right. Right side, he'll go to Stetson Anderson. Anderson gets into the corner, comes back out to Russell. As he went off the double screen, crossover dribble, goes back to Anderson. Now he's going to step back right to Russell. Minute and a half to go in the quarter. 6-5 Morgan on the D-Land title scoreboard. Left side, Carter has it for Morgan, guarded by Nichols. Up top, it comes to Anderson. Right side, they swing it to Russell. He thought about the three, able to put the ball down before getting the travel call. Up top, it comes to Calderwood. Left side, Anderson, little hop, jumps for three. Off the rim, no good. Rebound underneath by Calderwood. He'll go back in, no good. And a foul called. He'll go to the Gunnison Valley Animal Clinic free throw line to shoot two.
It's the offensive rebounds that are hurting Manti here. I think they'd be ahead in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. We've had quite a few so far. I'm not sure the exact number, but a lot of rebounds.
I have them with three offensive boards.
And that's either led to a foul or a bucket for Morgan as Calderwood misses the first free throw here. Tyson Hurd coming back in for the Trojans. Lane Carter will check out. The foul, by the way, was called on Travis Thompson. That was his first, but the fifth team foul already on Manti. 1:16 to go in the first quarter. Second free throw coming up from Calderwood. That one is good, so he makes one of two. He's got 3 points, and it's a 7-5 Morgan lead. Nelson in the backcourt against the trap of Morgan. He'll get it to Travis Thompson down the floor across the timeline to Nichols. He's being double teamed. Into the corner it goes to Huff. Adam in the right corner being double teamed now as the trap comes there. He'll get it back out to Nichols. Nichols works his way to the top of the key and hands off to Mason Thompson. Mason comes right side back to Huff. Picked up by Stetson Anderson. Up top to Thompson. Under a minute to go in the quarter. 7-5 Morgan, the 2-point lead over at Manti. Right side it comes to Nichols. Nichols on the wing, guarded by Anderson. Skip pass high left to Thompson. In the corner it'll go to Thompson. Thompson will drive baseline. That's Travis. Kind of stuttered his feet, able to get away with it, and he'll lay it up and in on the reverse layup. Travis Thompson, the first bench points of the game, ties it up at 7.
And what a nice move going along the baseline. Reversed it, did a head fake, and then banked it in.
Cade Russell up top, guarded by Mason Thompson. Passes left side, but Stetson Anderson had cut to the basket. Out of bounds it goes. Second turnover by Morgan, so Manti with a chance to take their first lead. 28 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass will come into Travis Thompson in the backcourt for the Templars. Up ahead, left side, he'll go to Nichols. And still haven't gotten across the timeline. Matt Nelson has it now. He's going to lob ahead, but Nichols wasn't looking, and he just throws it away. Picked up by Calderwood. Left side, he'll go to Russell. Back to Calderwood. Scoop it up and score. And Morgan remains in front, 9-7. 12 seconds to go in the quarter. Crossley turnover there by the Templars. Now they'll turn it over again. Russell has it. 5 seconds to go in the quarter. He'll drive right side. Scoop it on the right hand. No good with a foul called. And with 3 seconds to go in the quarter, he's going to the line to shoot two.
And just like that, Morgan appeared they might be behind at the end of the period, and 2 quick turnovers, and now Morgan looking to add to a 2-point lead here.
Cade Russell at the line to shoot two. The foul is on Travis Thompson. That's his second for the Templars. First free throw by Russell is good. He's got 4 points. Into the game now for Morgan. Carson Ordina coming out as Caleb Calderwood. Dylan Wathen back in for Manti as Travis Thompson comes out with his 2 fouls. Second free throw from Russell. That one is off the rim, no good. Rebound tipped out by Anderson and picked up by Nelson, but that's how the first quarter comes to an end. Russell makes 1 of 2, and at the end of 1, it's a 3-point Morgan lead, 10-7 on the D-Land title scoreboard. We'll take the break on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and Centricom Channel 10.
Is your internet constipated? That's right, you heard me. Do you
Suffer from the buffer?
don't suffer anymore? Get things flowing again with gig internet speeds from MTCC. Our fiber to the home network gives you the speeds you need to do your business. Go gig today and let the internet flow. Side effects may include smooth video streaming, incredible online gaming experiences, the ability to use multiple devices at the same time, and an overall feeling of giddiness. You may even giggle. It's that fast. Some restrictions may apply, not available in all areas.
Because I know how hard it is to make ends meet.
Because I balance my checkbook too.
Because I know every little bit adds up.
Why do I work at Skyline Pharmacy?
Why do I work at Skyline Pharmacy?
Why do I work at Skyline Pharmacy?
Because you shouldn't have to pay more than you need to take care of your body.
Dave Blackham and the staff at Skyline Pharmacy do their best to keep the cost of your medications as low as possible. They have honest, consistent prices to help keep you and your budget healthy. Skyline Pharmacy, where your first choice is still your best choice.
And welcome back here to Burns Arena at Dixie State University. Robert Lovell with you alongside Rick Robinson here as we get ready for quarter number 2 with Manti trailing Morgan 10-7 on the D-Land title scoreboard. By the way, throughout today's game, we are looking for the Clean Cut Roofing offensive player of the game, the Hermansons Mill defensive player of the game, and the Gunnison Valley Bank sub of the game for the Manti Templars. 3-point Morgan lead. Manti basketball to start this second quarter. Dylan Wathen will walk it across the timeline for Manti, picked up by Cade Russell in the Morgan man defense now. Wathen works his way left side of the pass to Rasmussen. Rasmussen going to be switched on the screen by Russell. Left side, he'll go back to Wathen. Wathen picked up now by Miles. Crossover dribble, looks to drive on him and works his way left side. Got cut off, hands it off to Nichols. Nichols going to drive right, and he'll be fouled by Stetson Anderson, who had his hand on him on the drive. That'll be the first on Anderson, second team foul on Morgan.
Yeah, years ago they didn't call that, but they emphasized that. And the minute he put both hands on it, the official didn't hesitate and called that foul.
4 across the baseline for Manti on the inbounds pass. Matt Nelson to inbound it. He'll lob up top to Brody Barson, who checked back in at the quarter break along with Tanner Rasmussen. Now left side Nelson. He'll launch the college three. That'll be short off the rim. Long rebound. Nelson has it in the left corner. Three-pointer coming up again. That'll be an air ball. Rebound by Tyson Hurd for Morgan.
And that one looked like it might have been tipped. I'd have to relook at that from the baseline, the second three-point shot.
Russell up top, guarded by Nichols. Picks up his dribble. Manti wanted the traveling call there as they say he drug his pivot foot. Officials disagree. Up top it comes to Calderwood. Swing it left side, Hurd. Hurd guarded by Nelson on the wing. Works his way around to the top of the key. 7:08 to go here in the second quarter. 10-7 Morgan on the D-Land title scoreboard. Left elbow, Calderwood has it. Looking in the lane for Miles, nothing there. Comes right side to Russell. Short corner, they go to Anderson. Back out to Russell. Pump fake on the three. He'll drive the lane. Puts up there under the finger roll and lays it in. Cade Russell now with the game high 6.
And Russell's body control is just fun to watch him float through the center of the lane. You can see he is just very talented.
The 5-point Morgan lead ties their largest lead of the game. Skip pass by Matt Nelson comes to Caden Nichols. He'll come out to Wathen. Wathen near half court. Sets up the offense now for the Templars. Guarded by Tyson Hurd. Right side, he'll come to Nichols. Nichols holding, goes to the right wing to Nelson. Double team comes. Skip pass left side to Wathen. Wathen works his way out to the wing and comes back up top to Nichols. 6:23 to go in the first half. Skip pass left side into the corner to Rasmussen. Tanner one dribble, comes back out to Wathen. 12-7 Morgan with the lead. This ties their largest of the game. Left side, they get it to Rasmussen for three from the Templars. Knocks it down again. Tanner Rasmussen with his second lazy deep on three-pointer of the game. He's got 6.
And that's a big basket for the Templars. Rasmussen having a great game here to start for Manti.
Up ahead, right side, Anderson has it. He'll come out to Hurd. High left now to Cade Russell. Picked up by Nichols. Into the corner it goes to Miles. Miles looks to drive. Got cut off by Nelson. Reverses. Pull up 15-footer from the short corner. Knocks it down. Trey Miles with his first bucket of the game.
Yeah, he bounces into Nelson and just creates a little bit of space, able to spin and put the 7-foot jump shot in.
Up ahead, high left side, Wathen has it for the Templars. Calls out the offensive set as they adjust their positioning. Left side, he'll kick it. Nope, down the lane to Barson. Barson being guarded by Miles. Kicks it out to Wathen. Wathen fakes the pass to Nichols and will back out and reset the offense. Left side, he goes to Nichols. Picked up by Anderson in the zone defense. Right side high, he comes back to Wathen. Now up top, back to Nichols. 5:20 to go in the first half. 4-point Morgan lead here in the 3A quarterfinals. Second quarterfinal of the day at Burns Arena. Wathen being picked up now by Hurd at the top of the key. Goes high to Nichols, left side. Nichols going to drive in the lane, gets inside, put it up off the glass, in and out. Rebound by Calderwood for the Trojans.
That did everything but go in.
Timeout called by Coach Matthews for Morgan. 5:02 to go. It is a Gunnison Implement timeout. Your everything store, GIC in Gunnison. We'll take the break on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and Centricom Channel 10.
Since 1947, Barney Trucking in Salina has built a reputation of unparalleled customer service and satisfaction in the trucking industry. Barney Trucking in Salina is now hiring local drivers. If you're looking for a solid career in the trucking industry that has a positive working environment, join the big blue trucks of Barney Trucking. The job includes benefits, training, retirement, and requires a Class A CDL license and an endorsement for doubles and triples. To apply, go to barneytrucking.com or call 529-4422. That's 529-4422.
And welcome back here to Burns Arena at Dixie State University as we come out of the Gunnison Implement timeout. 5:02 to go in the first half on the D-Land title scoreboard. It is Morgan 14, Manti 10. Morgan basketball coming out of the timeout.
Robert, do you like the pace of this game for Manti?
They like to be a little quicker. And so for me, I think they need to get the pace up a little bit more to suit their comfort zone.
And I think Morgan has slowed it down a little bit.
Right, and that's what they want to do. Talking to Coach Shakeford in the pregame show, that's what he expected Morgan to do. So he did say they've got to go a little bit quicker. Into the lane is Trey Miles. He just kind of fakes every which way. Then he turns around and puts up the 8-foot shot, misses it short. Rebound by Barson, who was sitting on his backside. Down the floor, they get it to Huff, but Huff has it knocked it out of bounds. And then he gets it back and saves it into Dylan Wathen. What a play by Adam Huff to keep control of the basketball for the Templars.
That was wild.
Into the corner. Huff has it now for three. That'll be short off the rim. Can't help but wonder if that ankle probably causing some issue there and it getting some good lift on his shot. Cade Russell now has it for the Trojans, guarded by Cade Nichols. He'll go left side in the corner to Miles, picked up by Rasmussen. Rasmussen swatting at it. Now he's going to be called for his second foul, 17th foul. It sends Miles to the line to shoot 1-and-1 from the Gunnison Valley Animal Clinic free throw line.
Well, that's a replay here.
The foul on Rasmussen. He's got two now. That's the 17th foul once again at the line, Trey Miles. Front end of the 1-and-1 by Miles is short off the rim, no good. Rebound by Barson for the Manti Templars. So they still trail by 4.
Morgan has missed the foul shots here. It's helped Manti.
Yes, it has. Kind of kept them in a little bit early. Right side high, Nichols has it. 4:05 to go in the first half on the D-Land title scoreboard. Cade will come high left at 2 Wathen. Wathen going to reset the offense. Tyson Hurd comes out on him tight, knocks the ball away, but Wathen gets it back and goes high left at 2 Huff. Huff being hooked up in the defensive scheme by Morgan. Right side high, comes back to Nichols. Short corner, it goes to Barson, looking in the lane for Wathen. Can't get it to him. Skip pass left side, goes to Huff. Huff going to drive in, pull up, 14-footer down the lane. Off the back of the rim, high bounce, no good. Calder with the rebound for the Trojans.
Yeah, and there are a lot of bodies going for that rebound, but Calder reached above everybody.
3.5 to go in the first half, 14-10 Morgan. Russell goes left side to Carter. Picked up on the wing by Rasmussen. Tanner knocks it away, but Carter gets it back in reverse direction, drives the basket. Got blocked by Huff. I think Huff expected a foul call, nothing came, and Manti has it coming the other way. Tanner Rasmussen with it. He'll go to the wing at 2 Wathen. Wathen to work his way into the right corner. Had the step back, Calderwood on him. He'll come back out up top to Huff. 3:10 to go in the first half. Left side, Nichols has it. Skip pass right side to Rasmussen. Pump fake on the 3. Going to drive the lane. Gets inside. Euro step. Puts it up. Blocking a foul called. And Tanner Rasmussen will go to the Gunnison Valley Animal Clinic free throw line to shoot 2.
Yeah, unlike the last game where we had 56 foul shots taken, they're letting them play in this game. And I kind of like that personally.
I would agree. And it's the first free throws taken now by Manti. We've already had in this game, though, 10 taken by Morgan. First free throw by Rasmussen is good. He's got 7 points. That's a game high. Makes it a 3-point game. One more free throw coming.
Boy, Rasmussen Tanner's had an excellent first half. He's really helped keep Manti in this game.
One of the leaders on this team is Rasmussen as he makes the second one off the front of the rim and in. He's got 8 points now, and he'll get a breather as Matt Nelson checks back in.
And Manti could use Matt Nelson to heat up a little bit because he's capable of really putting points on fast.
Well, and as we talked about as well, Morgan keeping an eye on him everywhere he's at.
And they do point at him. When they're in the zone, they always point where he's at.
Left side, Russell has it in the corner for Morgan. Going to drive baseline, pull up, 15-foot runner off the rim, no good. Nelson the rebound for Manti. He'll push the pace up ahead. Baseball pass to Wathen. Nice pass across the lane to Nichols, and he'll lay it in. What a play.
That was gorgeous. Fast break basketball. The ball went the full length. 2 passes, never touched the court.
We're going to call out our South Sanpete Pack play of the game for custom meat processing. It's South Sanpete Pack in center field. Then we've got a push on the drive by Manti as Morgan was making their way to the basket. Foul's going to go against Dylan Wathen, and that'll send the Trojans to the line to shoot 1-and-1 with Lane Carter.
Here's the replay of that fast break for our viewers.
That's right, our South Sanpete Pack play of the game. Nelson, the baseball pass to Wathen, who caught it in the air. A pass across the lane to Nichols for the easy lay-in. At the line, Lane Carter now for Morgan. 1-on-1 here. First one off the rim, no good. Rebound is going to be a foul called. It'll go against Calderwood for Morgan. And the foul on Calderwood will be his first and the team's fourth.
And Manti is going to have the basketball chance to get their first lead of the game here, Robert.
Yes, they are tied at 14 with 2:29 to go in the first half. Into the game now for Morgan is Carson Ordina, coming out Calderwood. That makes him a lot smaller inside when Calderwood's not on the floor. Wathen has it in the backcourt. He'll lob it out to Nelson. Nelson's got to get it across the timeline. He will. The pass to Wathen. High left side. 2:20 to go in the first half. Tied at 14. Our third tie of the game, but we've yet to have a lead change. Left side, Nelson has it. Picked up by Carter. He'll come right side high to Wathen. Looking inside for Barson. And can't get it into him. Huff's calling for the lob inside. Instead he goes to Nichols for three. Off the rim, no good. Rebound is going to be a foul called on Ordina for Morgan as he came over the top of Brody Barson. Manti basketball underneath.
Yeah, Barson was set up nicely underneath, and that's the only thing they could do, or Barson was going to get a putback.
2 minutes to go in the half. Lob inside to Barson. Catch in the air and knock it down. Manti with their first lead of the game. 16-14, under 2 to go in the first half on the D-Land title scoreboard.
And a nice out-of-bounds play. He was all alone right in the center of the lane.
Left side high, Carter has it for the Trojans. He'll come up top to Hurd. 1:45 to go in the half. Right side they swing it to Ordina. Guarded by Barson. Looking for Cade Russell. Can't get it to him. Cade Nichols on him tight. Right side they go to Hurd. Minute 35 to go in the half. Into the corner, they swing it to Ordina. Looking back door, and they couldn't get it inside to Carter. Wathen able to recover, knocks it away. Picked up by Huff. Huff going the other way. Crossover dribble, gets in the lane, goes against Miles, passes it out, but nobody there. Out of bounds it goes. Turnover by the Templars after the turnover by Morgan.
He thought Nilsson was out there, and Nilsson had cut down to the baseline rather than stay on the wing, and that's why that pass went out of bounds.
Minute 24 to go in the half. 2-point Manti lead, Right side they get it to Ordina on the elbow. He'll hand off to Russell, but knocked away by Barson. Picked up by Wathen. Great play by Brody Barson as he forces another Morgan turnover. Left side of the corner, Nelson for three. Nothing but net. Matt Nelson, the lazy deep pawn three-pointer, and Manti leads by 5, 19-14 on a 9-0 run.
You could just feel it. Nilsson was waiting for the ball to come, and as soon as it came, he didn't hesitate and made the three-point shot.
Under a minute to go, Cade Russell drives left side, and he'll be fouled on the drive. That'll be the 9th team foul on Manti, so he'll go to the line to shoot 1-and-1. And the foul is going to go against Adam Huff. That'll be his second. So Huff picks up his second foul as Russell goes to the line 1 for 2 from the charity stripe in this game.
9 fouls on Manti to just 5 for Morgan.
Front end of the 1-and-1 from the Gunnison Valley Animal Clinic free throw line by Cade Russell. Shot is up around the rim and drops it in, so he'll shoot another. He's got 7 to lead the Trojans. Mason Thompson in the game. Adam Huff will come out with those 2 fouls for Manti.
And Russell just scores as the game progresses. Here's the leading score with 7.
Second free throw, back into the 1-and-1. Nothing but net on that one. Russell 3 for 4 from the line, has 8 points. That's tied for a game high. 19-16 your score. Manti the 3-point lead. 50 seconds to go in the first half on the D-Land title scoreboard. Pass up ahead, stolen by Cade Russell on the cross-court pass. Russell going the other way from Oregon. He'll slow things up with 40 seconds to go in the half. Come right side high to Carter. Carter holding, guarded by Barson. Play call comes in from Coach Matthews to our right. Behind the back dribble by Carter, picked up now by Nelson. Left side Russell, he'll drive the lane, got by his man, puts it up off the glass. No good, but a foul called, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2 more free throws from the Gunnison Valley Animal Clinic free throw line.
Yeah, and Russell, when he got the ball on the left wing, you could see he wanted to drive in the lane. As he went through the center lane, he was bumped and drew the foul.
So quick is Cade Russell, as he'll stand at the free throw line to shoot 2 more free throws. He just made 2 a moment ago. First free throw here is good. And into the game now for Manti, Ben Clough coming out, Dylan Wathen as he picked up his second foul. 4 players with 2 fouls now for Manti.
The bad news, they have 2 fouls. The good news is it's spread out.
Yes, it is. And the second free throw is good by Russell. He's got a game high 10, makes it a 1-point game, 19-18 Manti, as we've got Morgan currently on a 4-0 run. Full court press put on by the Trojans. Down the floor to Mason Thompson, too far in front. Taken away by Carter. Carter coming the other way for the Trojans. Another bad turnover by the Templars. And he tries to pass left side to Russell, who he thought was going to cut to the basket. He didn't. Out of bounds it goes as Morgan turns it right back.
The energy on the court is very high. Both teams playing a good defense.
Good crowd here today for the early games here as well at Burns Arena. 10 seconds to go in the half. Baseball pass from Nelson down the floor to Barson. Barson goes to Nichols, top of the key. Nichols works his way left side, kicks it out to Nelson. He'll launch the NBA range 3. Nothing but net. Matt Nelson, a lazy deep on 3-pointer as the first half comes to an end He's got 8 for Manti, and it's now 22-18 at the break. The Manti Templars with a 4-point lead on the D-Land title scoreboard. We'll take the break and come back with the Jones in the Mill Engineering halftime show next on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and Centricom Channel 10.
You've seen Zions Bank's name at sporting events, performances, and fundraisers. We're just about everywhere. Your children and grandchildren see Zions dedicated employees in their classroom, teaching them how to save. We do all this because we have skin in the game. We support South Central Utah because we live and work here too. So we're as committed to this community's future as you are. When it comes to choosing to bank at Zions, rest assured you're selecting a company dedicated to bringing value to South Central Utah's businesses, individuals, and families.
ZionsBank.com, member FDIC.
High-speed Wi-Fi. Not quite as important as running water in your home, but close. Centricom powers your Wi-Fi network with consistent speeds to keep all your gadgets going strong. Streaming video players, laptops, tablets, even smartphones, so you're never stuck with those big cell data charges. And talk about value. Just pick your speed and keep the Wi-Fi flowing in your home at a great low price. Upgrade your internet today. Call or visit Centricom.com to learn more.
Rick Bartholomew here at Risk Managers Insurance in downtown Ephraim. Paying your insurance in these hard economic times is not a pleasant experience. For most, it can be a sacrifice. We at Risk Managers know how you feel and are dedicated to making the burden lighter. We are here to help take care of any insurance problem or question you may have. We represent many top-of-the-line insurance companies. Come in and see us at 110 North Main, or call Mark or Rick at Risk Managers 283-4685.
In sports, dedication and skill is important for success. The same is true for healthcare. And just like our local athletes, Sanpete Valley Hospital understands the importance of having a strong, committed team with experience beside you. Each team of professionals at our hospital has an impressive record in addition to years of experience in their fields. While we haven't felt the thrill of winning a title, we have received our own awards for quality care. And each day we have our own victories in helping our friends and neighbors live the healthiest lives possible. Sanpete Valley Hospital, healing for life.
Our roots are right here in this area. As a community credit union, many of us were born and raised in the communities that we serve. Because of that, we make our decisions right here at the credit union. Some places have local branches. We have local roots.
Utah Heritage Credit Union, your local credit union. Federally insured by NCUA. Online at utahheritagecu.org.
And welcome back here to Burns Arena on the campus of Dixie State University. Robert Lovell with you alongside Rick Radio Robinson. And at the half, it is Manti leading number 1 ranked Morgan 22-18 in the 3A quarterfinals. This is the Jones in the Mill Engineering halftime show. Champions are propelled by dedication, teamwork, commitment, vision, and a desire to be their best. Jones in the Mill Engineering, your local award-winning engineering firm. And Rick, as you take a look at this 4-point Manti lead, what's your takeaway from this first half?
Well, I think Rasmussen kept Manti in it, and Nilsson, 2 3-point baskets were huge, and that combined with Morgan's missed foul shots is why Manti's ahead. And I like the persona that Manti has on the court. They really had a good persona the first half.
And I like the way they looked, and we talked before this game that this is a game that had the potential for possibly to be one-sided, but at the same time, very possible for an upset as well. As Manti, we've seen them come in and look very good, much like they have in this first half. We've seen them have games where they don't look quite as good, but today they've shown up here for the quarterfinals.
And take nothing away from Grantsville, because the winner will play Grantsville tomorrow, but I think the winner of this game will play for the state championship. That's my prediction.
I would agree with you on that point, and so a big game here in this one. Let's take a look at the first half stats. Your stats are brought to you by Donaldson Insurance and the Copy Station. Call Donaldson Insurance for an insurance check. Call 528-7253 for copy, photo, and scrapbooking services. Stop by the Copy Station in Gunnison. And let's start off with the Manti Templars. Leading the way for them, Tanner Rasmussen and Matt Nelson with 8 points each in this first half. Matt Nelson also has 3 rebounds to go along with it. Then you've got 2 points apiece from Cade Nichols, Brody Barson, and Travis Thompson for the Manti Templars. As a team, just 2 for 2 from the free throw line, both those taken by Tanner Rasmussen. And then by my count, they do have 8 turnovers so far in this game.
Yeah, and turnovers have been a factor. When Manti appears, they're going to make a little run. Morgan has put that 3-quarter court trap on, and Manti at times has struggled getting that ball across court.
and 7 steals by Morgan. So of the 8 turnovers by Manti, most of them haven't been bad passes or anything out of bounds. We've had the one right here in front of us, but the other 7 were all steals by Morgan.
Yeah, and Morgan, that's not an easy defense. Morgan leads the state in defense, and you can see they got lots of length. They know how to cover the passing lanes.
Take a look at the stats now for the Morgan Trojans with a game-high 10 points. Cade Russell leads the way. He's got 2 assists and 3 steals to go along with it. Then you've got 5 points from Caleb Calderwood, already 5 rebounds as well from Calderwood. 2 points from Trey Miles and 1 from Tyson Hurd in this first half. Miles also has 3 rebounds as well for the Trojans. 5 offensive rebounds as a team for Morgan in this first half.
Yeah, and that's helped Morgan because they've drawn fouls or they've gotten putbacks. Their shooting percentages hadn't been good, but that has helped draw fouls and has helped put Manti in a little bit of foul trouble.
And you mentioned the shooting percentage. Let's look at that now as Morgan shooting just about 24% from the field, just 14% from 3, and 64% from the free throw line as they are 9 for 15 from the charity stripe.
I didn't even look at that sheet before you said that, and I already knew that.
Yeah, that's right. And then Manti, they're shooting much better, 45% from the field, and then 40% from the three-point line, and 100% from the free throw line. So it is, at this point, Manti shooting much better, but the free throws making up a lot of the difference as far as Manti should be leading by more. Look at just off the numbers, but the free throws are making a big difference here as Morgan is 9 for 15, so 7 more free throws made by the Trojans.
Yeah, and the turnovers and the free throws is what kept Morgan in this game, or I think Manti'd be further ahead.
Yeah, I would agree. I think you're right on the money there. The rebound totals, it is 12 for Morgan, 10 for Manti, so pretty close in the rebound. A little slower pace game than both of these teams I think are even used to. I think Morgan generally even plays at a higher pace than this. I'm not sure if you're Manti, you've got the lead here. Do you try to push the pace up a little bit going into the second half?
I think Manti, where they're able to, they want to push it so they don't have to face that trap, because the trap has given Manti troubles at times.
Yes, it has. This has been the Jones & DeMille Engineering Halftime Show. Jones & DeMille Engineering supports our youth in their efforts to develop new talents and passions, paving the way to success. Best of luck to our rural teams this season. We'll take a break and come back with the second half next with Manti leading Morgan 22-18 on the D-Line title scoreboard. You're listening to the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and watching on Centricom Channel 10.
You remember your family, right? Those cute little zombies that are always stuck to their screens? Well, with router limits, you can manage screen time, filter web content, and track the browsing history of all your kids. All you have to do is plug this little guy into your router. Seriously, that's it. Router limit starts with screen time. You can set a schedule for each family member, what they can do online, and when they can do it. You can filter content by category or even by specific website. Sure, you've got great kids, but sooner or later, they're going to come in contact with something that's not so great. Router Limits lets you see what they see so that you can have those important conversations before the internet has them for you. Router Limits helps my family disconnect from devices and reconnect with each other.
Visit Centricom.com to learn more.
As temperatures become cooler outside, insects will be looking for someplace warmer to live, like inside your home. Spiders, ants, earwigs, and other bugs will take refuge in your kitchen, bathroom, bedrooms, and even closets. To protect your home, call EcoLife for a professional pest control barrier. EcoLife applies a smell-free, safe for the environment product to ensure you and your family are bug-free. All services are guaranteed. To schedule EcoLife to rid your home of bugs, call 283-6002. EcoLife is a proud supporter of Central Utah High School sports.
Experiencing pain or a serious condition with your feet? If so, trust an expert podiatrist with next-generation training. At Elite Ankle and Foot in Mount Pleasant and Gunnison, Dr. Tyler Jolly specializes in a wide variety of foot and ankle conditions involving patients from infancy through geriatrics. Dr. Jolly is board certified with the American Board of Podiatric Medicine and studied with an emphasis in sports medicine, reconstructive surgery, and trauma. Call Elite Ankle and Foot at 462-FOOT. That's 462-FOOT, or online at eliteankleandfoot.com. You've heard for years that Gunnison Market is your hometown grocer. Now Gunnison Market offers you a hometown pharmacist. Come experience friendly hometown service from Sean Sorensen at Gunnison Market Pharmacy. Sean grew up in Gunnison and offers competitive prices, expert advice, and convenient hours, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday and 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Saturdays. Explore the loyalty card benefits, which gives you a free gift card for every 10 prescriptions filled. Call 528-7555 or visit Gunnison Market Pharmacy.
Hi, this is Kevin Matson with Cache Valley Bank. Is your good old truck not as good as it used to be? Do you need a more dependable set of wheels? Then cruise on over to Cache Valley Bank. We offer great rates, low fees, and quick service on our auto loans. Come and apply today in Ephraim, Mount Pleasant, or Fairview. You'll be glad you did. Cache Valley Bank, a tradition of helping. Member FDIC.
And welcome back here to Dixie State University, Burns Arena on Dixie State's campus at the 3A state tournament. The quarterfinal game, Manti leads Morgan 22-18 going into the second half. And the start of the second half brought to you by Barclay Mechanical, working across the country in the energy, food, processing, production, and agricultural sectors for welding and fabrication. BarclayMechanical.com. And Rick, what do you expect to see in half number 2?
Well, I think we'll see a better shooting by both teams. I think that's one thing I think we'll see. I think they'll both shoot a little better.
Get those first half state tournament jitters out of the way. Morgan basketball to start this half. Right side it'll come to Hurd, picked up by Nelson. He's going to call for the screen by Miles. Not there. Look for the pick and roll. Wasn't there. He'll go to Calderwood. Up top he comes to Russell. Swing it left side Carter. Carter holding on the wing, guarded by Wathen. He'll go off the screen by Miles, looking for the pick and roll. Still couldn't get it to him. They go left side to Russell. Bounce pass inside, knocked away by Wathen, picked up by Nichols, and Manti has it.
It looked like Russell had a lay in there and tried to pass back. That's a time when maybe being a little too unselfish.
Wathen across the timeline. Starters on the floor for both teams to start this second half, with Manti leading by 4. Each team has led by as many as 5 in this game. We've only had 1 lead change and 3 ties. Lob inside to Rasmussen, overthrew him from Wathen, out of bounds off his fingertips. 9th turnover now by Manti.
Yeah, and Rasmussen was open. The pass was there, just a little high, and had that pass been delivered, Rasmussen was in great position.
7:15 to go in the third quarter. 22-18 your score. Manti the 4-point lead. Cade Russell brings it across the timeline, works his way left side of the pass to Carter. Goes right back to Russell in the corner. Russell going to drive baseline. There's the runner from 8 feet. Off the front of the rim, bounces around and drops in. Cade Russell now at the game high 12.
And that time he was not going to pass it, and a little floater along the baseline.
Full court press put on by the Morgan Trojans. Skip pass up ahead to Wathen across the timeline. Wathen yo-yos, now goes high post it to Rasmussen. Left side, Nelson for 3 from the corner. Knocks it down. Matt Nelson, another lazy deep on three-pointer. He's got 11.
And where Nelson missed the first couple shots, you're thinking maybe he's not on today, but boy, he's looked good the last 3 three-pointers.
25-20 ties the largest lead of the game for Manti. 6:34 to go in the third. Russell drives right, kicks it into the corner. Carter for 3. He'll knock it down. A lazy deep on three-pointer. Lane Carter with his first bucket of the game.
And Russell helped create that by driving in and drew the defense in and left the three-pointer open.
Foul called on Tyson Hurd from Morgan. As in the press, he tried to knock the ball away from Wathen, and it got him across the arm as he did. Should be the second on Tyson Hurd. They called first personal. I believe it should be his second. First team foul this half.
And they don't put it up. It's really hard to follow.
Across the timeline, Rasmussen has it for Manti as he beats the press. Now he's being double teamed in the trap. Lost the basketball, got it back. Now bounce pass inside to Barson. Barson put it up off the glass and in.
And he had 2 defenders, one in the front, Calderwood in the back, and he kissed it nicely off the glass.
27-23, Manti the lead. 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. Carter left side, works his way out to the right. He'll come to Russell on the wing. Russell looks to drive, cut off by his own teammate. Now goes off the screen by Miles. Couldn't get the pick and roll to him as he's picked up by Rasmussen. Crossover dribble, he'll drive right. Foul called on Tanner Rasmussen. And it'll be on the drive. And the foul on Tanner, that will be his third, a key foul there for Manti.
Yeah, it's because he put his hands on him, and it's the second time we've seen that call on it. And Russell is so crafty and shifty, it's just hard not to reach out and grab him.
Adam Huff into the game now for the Templars. Leaving will be Rasmussen. Likely won't see him the rest of the quarter here unless they feel like they absolutely have to bring him back in. Hurd to inbound on the right sideline. Looking inside, they had nothing there, so it'll come out to Russell near the Dixie State D with the Trailblazer. The mascot, I should say, the Bison in the middle. Lane Carter has it as he yo-yos up top against the 2-3 Manti zone. Left side to Hurd. Left elbow, they'll swing it to Calderwood. Calderwood comes back out to Carter. Thought about the long 3 and said he'll come up top to Russell. Back to Carter. Swing it left side. They go to the wing to Hurd. Still trying to get it inside. They can't do it. Left elbow, they go to Calderwood. Right wing to Russell for 3. Nothing but net. Cade Russell with a lazy deep on three-pointer. He's got a game high 15, and it's a 1-point game, 27-26 Manti. And the ball gets knocked away by Hurd, but picked up by Huff. He'll go back to Wathen. Wathen going to bring it across the timeline, and a foul called on Lane Carter as he came into him with the body. That'll be the first on Carter, second team foul on Morgan.
Yeah, and that's a good thing to do, go in and draw the contact to pick up the foul. The Morgan team's always on you.
Up ahead, Matt Nelson has it across the timeline for the Templars. Bounce pass to Nichols. Nichols able to get by the defense as they gambled on the pass. Handoff inside to Barson and blocked from behind by Carter. They're going to call a jump ball as Lane Carter came from behind and tied him up. Possession arrow, though, favors Manti.
And Barson didn't seem coming. It appeared he had a good angle and able to tie him up.
Inbounding underneath is Matt Nelson. 4 around the key for the Templars. Lob up top to Wathen. And Wathen going to work his way out and set up the offense now for Manti. Works his way right side. Backs out. The Hurd comes out on him tight. Wathen able to go around him. Gets in the lane. Puts up the runner. No good, but a foul called. He'll go to the Gunnison Valley Animal Clinic free throw line to shoot 2.
Wathen doing a nice job of starting top of the arch, dribbling in the lane and going into defender. Almost had a 2-and-1.
So Wathen at the free throw line to shoot 2. The foul on Trey Miles is his second, third team foul this half. First free throw from Wathen, nothing but net. Wathen now with his first point. All 5 starters have now scored for Manti. One more free throw coming from Dillon. Second free throw is good as he makes them both. He's got 2, and it's back to a 3-point Manti lead, 29-26. Full court press for the Templars off the make. Carter has it in the backcourt. Work his way up against Cade Nichols. There's the trap as Huff comes over. He gets it away to Russell. Russell across the timeline. Slows things down. Now guarded by Adam Huff. He'll back out and set up the offense as he'll go to Carter. Carter guarded by Nichols. They're looking for Russell in the corner. They get it to him left corner. Pump fake on the 3. Looks to dribble in. Got cut off. Now step back. He'll drive baseline. Pass up top to Carter. He'll take the long range 3. Knocks it down. Lane Carter. He's got 6, 2 3-pointers, and we're tied at 29.
Yeah, and I was surprised he was going to shoot that. He was way out there.
And then the Templars throw it away as Dylan Wathen got caught against the trap and tosses that one out of bounds. That'll be the 10th turnover by Manti. Wathen will leave the game as Travis Thompson immediately off the bench will check in.
Since the Jimmer Fredette era, you know, players just continue to get further and further out. It's like the three-point line is, they don't rarely shoot right at the three-point line.
Across the timeline comes Lane Carter, guarded by Travis Thompson. Left side to Russell, knocked away by Nichols, but he couldn't avoid stepping out of bounds on the sideline, so it remains Morgan basketball. Great vision, though, by Nichols to jump the passing lane.
Yeah, and Manti would have had a layup that time because they were ahead of everybody. Unfortunate they couldn't keep in bounds.
Hurd to inbound. They're looking for the lob to Russell. Not there. Now he'll just come up top to Russell. Guarded by Nichols. And he'll launch the NBA range 3. Off the rim, missed it short, long rebound. Taken by Barson for Manti. He'll hand to Huff. Under 4 to go in the third quarter. 29-29 your score on the D-Land title scoreboard. Manti basketball. High post it goes to Thompson. Bounce pass to Barson. Barson gets it knocked away by Calderwood. Picked up by Russell. 11th turnover by Manti. Russell pushing the pace. Up ahead right side he goes to Hurd. Hurd going to drive baseline. Splits the double team. Kick it back out to Russell. He'll put up the runner from 15 feet. Off the rim no good. Rebound by Nelson for Manti.
Yeah, and Russell had a good look at it, but Nelson made sure he got the rebound for Manti.
Adam Huff, a high three-pointer, knocks it down. A lazy deep pond three-pointer. Adam Huff reaches the skylines with that one. And Manti holds on to the lead, 32-29.
Pace of this half's better for Manti than it was the first half, I think.
Left elbow lane, Carter hands to Tyson Hurd. Hurd back to Carter up top. Pump fake on the 3. He'll drive left side. Puts it up off the glass. Countered, he's fouled as Matt Nelson tried to draw the charge. Instead, he's going to be whistled for the block foul. And that gives Morgan a chance to tie the game.
Let's look at this replay here. Well, I don't know how much more you can do on that. Anyway, nonetheless.
Good positioning from Nelson with the foul called. Lane Carter with the bucket. He's got 8 points all in this quarter, and he can make it 9 with this free throw. Into the game now for Manti. Dylan Wathen and Mason Thompson come in. Miles checks out for Morgan as Stetson Anderson checks in. The and one from Carter knocks it down. He's got 9 points again, all in this third quarter to tie it at 32. Right side up ahead, Mason Thompson. He'll go to Travis Thompson. He's going to drive all the way in left side. Got cut off by Calderwood and kicks it back out to Wathen. Wathen guarded by Russell. Comes off the screen by Nelson. Kick it left side to Huff. Pump fake on the 3. He'll drive baseline. Got around the defense. Puts it up off the glass. Missed it hard. Rebound taken by Carter for Morgan, and he'll slow down as he crosses the timeline. 2:45 to go in the third. 32-32 your score on the D-Land title scoreboard. Left side will go to Russell. He'll hand off into the corner to Calderwood. Calderwood going to fake the handoff and come up top to Hurd. They go inside to Calderwood and knocked away by Nelson, and they're going to have a foul called on Nelson. Nelson can't believe it. They're going to say he got him around the waist as he reached around for to knock it away. That's the official showing Coach Shakespeare. The foul on Nelson is his second, third team foul this half on Manti. Inbounding underneath is Carter. They had 4 around the key. They'll lob out to Hurd. Hurd going to drive right, kick into the wing to Anderson. He'll hand off back to Hurd in the corner. Hurd comes down and goes to Russell as they reset into the corner to Anderson. Pump fake on the 3, but he shuffled his feet. Traveling is the call, and that's the 8th turnover now by the Trojans.
Boy, I am impressed with both these defenses. Manti's defense has been very, very lively, as has Morgan's.
32-32 your score, 2:23 to go in the third quarter. Thompson has it in the backcourt. Skip pass up ahead to Wathen. Wathen right corner. Holding as Calderwood comes out onto him. He'll come back out to Mason Thompson. Right side back to Wathen. Nearly lost it, and he does lose it out of bounds as he looked to turn before he caught it. Turnover by Manti is their 12th.
Yeah, just slipped in his hands and bounced on the floor. The problem is the floor was out of bounds.
2:07 to go in the third quarter. We're still tied at 32. Morgan looking to regain the lead. Again, we've had 5 ties, but just 1 lead change in this game. Up ahead it goes to Calderwood. Left side in the corner to Hurd. Back inside. Nope, taken away by Matt Nelson on the pass. Nelson bounce pass up ahead to Thompson. Beautiful pass. Thompson, though, misses the layup. Rebound by Carter for the Trojans. He's pushing the pace the other way. Carter hands off to Russell. Pump fake on the long 3. He'll drive in. Goes to the corner to Carter for 3. And that's going to be off the backboard. And they're going to call a foul underneath on Cade Russell. I'm not sure if that ball got tipped or what, but eventually.
It got tipped. I'm pretty sure it got tipped.
Because it went behind the backboard and the shot by Carter. Cade Russell is going to be whistled for the foul underneath. We'll watch the replay here as Cade Nichols comes back into the game. And yeah, that one got behind the backboard. Cade Russell had the rebound, but a foul called underneath.
And what was funny on that was Carter did just what you do. He tried to make it look like he got fouled. Fell down.
That's the first foul on Russell. 4th team foul now on Morgan. Up top, Travis Thompson has it for Manti. Both teams have kind of gone cold offensively. Up top, Thompson. He'll go right side to Mason Thompson. Thought about the college 3. Instead works his way back around and goes back to Travis Thompson. Back to Mason. And now he'll launch the deep college 3. Off the rim, no good. Missed it short. Rebound to Anderson. Had it knocked away by Wathen, but Wathen came into him with the body. That'll be the 3rd foul on Dylan Wathen. 4th team foul on Manti.
Probably would not have called that foul, but there was damage on it because it knocked the ball free, or I think the official would have passed on it.
Agreed. Matt Nelson quickly back into the game for Wathen. Cade Russell will check out. As coming into the game for the Trojans will be Seth Hadley for the first time today. Tied at 32, 1:14 to go in the third quarter. 3-8 quarterfinal game. Right elbow, Hurd has it. He'll kick it left corner to Miles. He'll launch the 3. In and out. Rebound tipped up. And 2 Morgan players battle for it. And timeout called by Coach Matthews. A Gunnison implement timeout. We'll take it with him on the D-Land title scoreboard. 1:04 to go in the third. It is Manti 32, Morgan 32 on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and Centricom Channel 10.
Is your internet constipated? That's right. You heard me. Do you
suffer from the buffer?
Don't suffer anymore. Get things flowing again with gig internet speeds from MTCC. Our fiber to the home network gives you the speeds you need to do your business. Go gig today and let the internet flow. Side effects may include smooth video streaming, incredible online gaming experiences, the ability to use multiple devices at the same time, and an overall feeling of giddiness. You may even giggle. It's that fast. Some restrictions may apply. Not available in all areas.
Because I know how hard it is to make ends meet.
Because I balance my checkbook too.
Because I know every little bit adds up.
Why do I work at Skyline Pharmacy?
Why do I work at Skyline Pharmacy?
Why do I work at Skyline Pharmacy?
Because you shouldn't have to pay more than you need to take care of your body.
Dave Blackham and the staff at Skyline Pharmacy do their best to keep the cost of your medications as low as possible. They have honest, consistent prices to help keep you and your budget healthy. Skyline Pharmacy, where your first choice is still your best choice.
And welcome back here to Burns Arena on the campus of Dixie State University. Coming out of the Gunnison implement timeout, it will be Morgan basketball underneath the basket. This game still tied at 32, 1:04 to go in this third quarter.
And Manti have been a 2-3 zone defense on this out of bounds.
Hadley to inbound. He'll lob it out to Carter. Pump fake on the 3. Got Nichols to fly by. Pull up 15-footer. Knocks it down. Morgan regains the lead 34-32.
And Carter's had a heck of a third quarter.
11 points in the quarter alone for Carter. Now a throwaway by Mason Thompson. He's trying to get it to Nelson. Hadley with the steal and the bucket on the other end. Seth Hadley checks in for the first time. Gets a steal on a bucket. 4-point Morgan lead. Matt Nelson's going to be fouled as he crosses the timeline. It's going to go against Hadley. That'll be his first and the team's 5th this half.
Yeah, and it was just kind of a little shove, but Nelson went flying across the court.
Nelson inbound on the left sideline near half court. He'll get it into Travis Thompson. Right back to Nelson. 42 seconds to go in the quarter. Lob up top to Thompson. Travis holding. He'll come out to Nichols. Back to Thompson. Right corner goes to Mason Thompson. Mason works his way back around to Travis. 30 seconds to go in the quarter. We'll see if Manti elects to just hold and play for the final shot of the quarter, down 4. Down the lane they go to Nelson. He'll dribble into the left corner. Picked up by Trey Miles. Inside they get it in. Nice pass to Barson. Barson put it up too hard off the glass. A beautiful pass coming there for Manti and to Barson. Unfortunately, Barson couldn't get it, but he'll go to the Gunnison Valley Animal Clinic free throw line to shoot 2, as it was Travis Thompson delivering that pass.
Yeah, Thompson in the center of the lane, just a little down pass, and Barson was fouled from behind.
Didn't catch it. They gave that foul too. First free throw in and out by Thompson. He'll shoot one more.
And if you don't catch it quickly, you're not going to get it.
That's right.
Because they don't post it.
No, they don't. Not sure why. Second free throw coming now from Barson. Missed the first, and the second one off the back of no good. Long rebound. Carter has it for Morgan, so Barson missed them both. And Morgan can add to their 4-point lead going into the fourth quarter. 15 seconds to go in the third. And ball gets knocked away from Carter by the Manti trap. Nichols has it up ahead to Mason Thompson. Bounce pass to Travis. Pump fake. Got everybody in the air. Counter, and he's fouled. Travis Thompson the bucket and the chance at the 3-point play.
Thompson caught the pass right under the basket. You're waiting to see him shoot it, and he just hesitated. Let the defenders go up in the air and put it in and drew the foul. What a terrific shot. What great defense by Manti. The double team, the steal, the passing.
Chance to make it a 1-point game. The and one is good from Thompson. So Travis Thompson has 5 points off the bench. He'll come out quickly into the game now for Manti. Dallin Cox in the final 6 seconds of the third quarter. Don't want Travis to pick up that third foul. Full court press by Manti. It'll come into Hadley. 4 seconds to go. Down the floor, they get it ahead to Carter. Carter working his way to half court. Crossover dribble. Throws it up at the buzzer. Off the back of the rim, no good. And at the end of the third quarter, it is Morgan 36, Manti 35 in the 3A quarterfinals on the D-Land title scoreboard. We'll take the break on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and Centricom Channel 10.
Since 1947, Barney Trucking in Salina has built a reputation of unparalleled customer service and satisfaction in the trucking industry. Barney Trucking in Salina is now hiring local drivers. If you're looking for a solid career in the trucking industry that has a positive working environment, join the big blue trucks of Barney Trucking. The job includes benefits, training, retirement, and requires a Class A CDL license and an endorsement for doubles and triples. To apply, go to barneytrucking.com or call 529-4422. That's 529-4422.
You've seen Zions Bank's name at sporting events, performances, and fundraisers. We're just about everywhere. Your children and grandchildren see Zions' dedicated employees in their classroom, teaching them how to save. We do all this because we have skin in the game. We support South Central Utah because we live and work here too. So we're as committed to this community's future as you are. When it comes to choosing to bank at Zions, rest assured you're selecting a company dedicated to bringing value to South Central Utah's businesses, individuals, and families.
ZionsBank.com, member FDIC.
And welcome back here to Burns Arena at Dixie State University. Robert Lovell with you alongside Rick Robinson as we make our way to the fourth quarter with a 1-point game, and it's what we expected, Rick, a barn burner.
Yes, and it's been a terrific ball game, as was the first one that went to overtime between Grantsville and Grand.
Pass will come into Cade Russell. Morgan with the lead and the ball. Russell goes left side to Miles. Miles comes right back out to him under 8 to play in the game. Russell going to drive left side, got fouled on the drive. It'll be the 15th foul on Manti. It'll go against Cade Nichols. That is his second.
It's non-shooting, so the Morgan will inbound it underneath their own basket.
And it'll be Tyson Hurd to inbound for the Trojans. Manti goes into their zone. Lob inside, knocked away by Nelson. Picked up by Tanner Rasmussen, who did sit the most of the third quarter. There's a foul trouble. He's back in. Up ahead, Nichols has it. Pump fake, got everybody in the air. Lays it in. Manti back in front.
Another great fast break. Manti threw ahead of the trap, able to get the lay-in.
Great play by Matt Nelson to start the steal. Tanner Rasmussen getting the ball out to Nichols, who lays it in. Left side, the pass is going to be nearly stolen, but Miles able to corral it. Goes inside. Nope, kicks it back out to Carter. Carter holding as they're going to slow things down and reset. Into the corner to Miles. Miles pump fake on the three. Pull up 15-footer. Nope. Decided not to shoot it as he kind of lost his footing. And he'll kick it back out to Russell, who resets. Left side, Miles. Guarded by Rasmussen. Up top he comes to Hurd. 7:10 to go in the third. Looking back door. Not there. Great defense by Cade Nichols. And now he'll come to Carter. Carter holding. Comes right side high to Russell. Quick turnaround. Long three. Off the rim. No good. Missed it short. Calder with the rebound over Nelson. Misses the putback. Rebound Thompson for Manti. Manti with the lead and the ball. Up ahead to Nelson across the timeline. Matt going to pull up on the wing for the college three. Off the rim, no good. Rebound underneath. Knocked out of bounds by Carter. It'll be Manti basketball.
Yeah, Nelson Tsai had an opening. And that's he'd made 3 in a row before he missed that.
Inbounding underneath will be Nelson. 4 around the key for the Templars. Bounce pass to Thompson, got it to him, scoop it up and score. Travis Thompson with 7 off the bench, making a case for that Gunnison Valley Bank sub of the game. Down the floor comes Cade Russell as he beats the press with the dribble. He'll go to Carter, 6:38 to go, 3-point Manti lead, 39-36. Carter guarded by Thompson, goes left wing to Miles. Miles holding on the wing. Up top, he'll come to Carter, picked up by Travis Thompson. Carter works to the left side, bounce pass inside to Calderwood, and the 4th foul going to be called on Tanner Rasmussen as he had his arm wrapped around the body.
Yeah, he spun and put it in, but the foul was called well before the shot.
So the 4th on Rasmussen, 6th team foul on Manti, so both teams will be shooting the rest of the way as Rasmussen will leave, likely for about 2 minutes or so before he comes back in as Adam Huff checks in now for the Templars. 4 around the key for Morgan. Manti in a 2-3 zone. They'll get it in right, left low block, and Trey Miles knocks it down. He's got 4 points. Big play there to make it a 1-point game. 39-38, Manti the lead. 6:10 to go in the game on the D-Land title scoreboard. High left side, Huff has it. Trap comes, he'll go to Thompson. Thompson dribbles middle, gets in the lane, puts up the runner, and knocks it down again. Travis Thompson with 9 at 7 in this second half.
Yeah, a running floater through the center of the lane, and the ball bounced a couple times and fell in.
3-point Manti lead. Cade Russell high left, goes into the corner to Miles, guarded by Nelson. Crossover dribble, and picks it up. Now he needs help. He'll come high post to Hurd. Hurd pump fake, gonna drive right, lost the handle, and foul gonna be called on Manti. That'll send Tyson Hurd to the line to shoot 1-1. Looks like they're gonna give it to Dylan Wathen, and that is the case. So Dylan Wathen has his 4th now for Manti.
And Hurd just picked up the ball on the right side of the foul line and started to dribble in, drew the foul.
So Hurd at the line. He is 1 for 3 from the Gunnison Valley Animal Clinic charity stripe in this game. Front end of the 1-and-1 here. In and out. Rebound by Travis Thompson for Manti. Manti can add to their 3-point lead. Each team has led by as many as 5 this game. Nobody more. Pass underneath through the hands of Adam Huff. Looked like he was going to have it inside. Couldn't hold on to it. Calderwood picks it up. 13 turnovers by the Templars. Across the timeline comes Russell, guarded by Nichols. He'll come left side to Carter. Carter holding. Picked up by Travis Thompson. Screen came, but he didn't utilize it. Now it goes into the corner to Miles. Guarded by Nelson. 5:13 to go in the game. 3-point Manti lead. Now Carter going to drive left side. Scoop it up too hard off the glass. Was expecting contact. It never came. Rebound knocked out of bounds by the Trojans. Manti basketball.
Yeah, Carter, I think when he broke free, he was more open than he thought he would be, and just shot a little too hard.
Press break on by Manti as they beat it against Morgan. Now the trap comes, though, as Huff got across the timeline, nearly lost it, but able to get it over to Thompson. Now left corner, Wathen to the wing to Nelson. He'll launch the college 3. Nothing but net. Matt Nelson, the lazy D pond 3-pointer. He's got 14, and it's a 6-point Manti lead, the largest lead of the game. Timeout called by Coach Matthews. A Gunnison implement timeout. 4:46 to go on the D-Land title scoreboard. Manti 44, Morgan 38. We'll take the break on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network at Centricom Channel 10.
High-speed Wi-Fi. Not quite as important as running water in your home, but close. Centricom powers your Wi-Fi network with consistent speeds to keep all your gadgets going strong. Streaming video players, laptops, tablets, even smartphones, so you're never stuck with those big cell data charges. And talk about value. Just pick your speed and keep the Wi-Fi flowing in your home at a great low price. Upgrade your internet today. Call or visit Centricom.com to learn more.
Rick Bartholomew here at Risk Managers Insurance in downtown Ephraim. Paying your insurance in these hard economic times is not a pleasant experience. For most, it can be a sacrifice. We at Risk Managers know how you feel and are dedicated to making the burden lighter. We are here to help take care of any insurance problem or question you may have. We represent many top-of-the-line insurance companies. Come in and see us at 110 North Main, or call Mark or Rick at Risk Managers 283-4685.
Once again, a Gunnison implement timeout. Your dealer for Can-Am and Kimco ATVs and side-by-sides, LS Tractors, Do It Best Hardware, and CarQuest Auto Parts. That's Gunnison Implement in Gunnison. A 6-point Manti lead, 4:45 to go. 44-38 Morgan basketball. Right side, Hurd has it on the wing. He's going to fake left, goes right, got baseline, wraparound pass to Russell. Pump fake on the 3 from the corner. Cade Nichols on him tight, and Russell lost it out of bounds. Turnover by Morgan, Manti basketball.
And credit the pressure of this Manti. Both these teams continually put pressure on you, and if you hesitate at all, you're going to have troubles.
Manti can add to their largest lead of the game of 6. High post is Nichols. He'll go left side high to Huff. Huff looks to drive, got cut off on the free throw line, hands to Thompson. Thompson picks up his dribble, needs help, and he'll get it out to Wathen. 4:20 to go in the game, 6-point Manti lead in the 3A quarterfinals. Wathen right side, going to drive in, splits the double team, kick it left side to Huff for 3 from the corner. Short off the rim, high bounce on the rebound. Thompson has it, he'll go back up too hard. Rebound tipped up by Nichols. Hurd runs it down for Morgan.
There were 3 bodies on the court there.
And we got a timeout holding his left ankle and looking at seriously injured is Caleb Calderwood.
Yeah,
and
that's not good.
It's twisted the wrong way.
That's not good.
Yeah, bad news here.
That's not good.
You never like to see it as his foot is twisted the wrong way. We'll take a break as they look at him. But yeah, bad injury for Caleb Calderwood from Morgan. And nothing you like to see. And if you're the Trojans, you can just see it on their faces as they come away from it. But a bad injury there for Calderwood, the 6'4" center for the Trojans. Again, we'll take a break, come back, and let you know where we're at with it. Currently 4:05 to go in the game. It is Manti 44, Morgan 38. We'll take the break on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and Centricom Channel 10.
In sports, dedication and skill is important for success. The same is true for healthcare. And just like our local athletes, Sanpete Valley Hospital understands the importance of having a strong, committed team with experience beside you. Each team of professionals at our hospital has an impressive record in addition to years of experience in their fields. While we haven't felt the thrill of winning a title, we have received our own awards for quality care. And each day we have our own victories in helping our friends and neighbors live the healthiest lives possible. Sanpete Valley Hospital, healing for life.
Our roots are right here in this area. As a community credit union, many of us were born and raised in the communities that we serve. Because of that, we make our decisions right here at the credit union. Some places have local branches. We have local roots.
Utah Heritage Credit Union, your local credit union. Federally insured by NCUA. Online at utahheritagecu.org.
You remember your family, right? Those cute little zombies that are always stuck to their screens? Well, with router limits, you can manage screen time, filter web content, and track the browsing history of all your kids. All you have to do is plug this little guy into your router. Seriously, that's it. Router limit starts with screen time. You can set a schedule for each family member, what they can do online and when they can do it. You can filter content by category or even by specific website. Sure, you've got great kids, but sooner or later, they're going to come in contact with something that's not so great. Router Limits lets you see what they see so that you can have those important conversations before the internet has them for you. Router Limits helps my family disconnect from devices and reconnect with each other.
Visit Centricom.com to learn more.
As temperatures become cooler outside, insects will be looking for someplace warmer to live, like inside your home. Spiders, ants, earwigs, and other bugs will take refuge in your kitchen, bathroom, bedrooms, and even closets. To protect your home, call EcoLife for a professional pest control barrier. EcoLife applies a smell-free, safe-for-the-environment product to ensure you and your family are bug-free. All services are guaranteed. To schedule EcoLife to rid your home of bugs, call 283-6002. EcoLife is a proud supporter of Central Utah High School sports.
Experiencing pain or a serious condition with your feet? If so, trust an expert podiatrist with next-generation training. At Elite Ankle and Foot in Mount Pleasant and Gunnison, Dr. Tyler Jolly specializes in a wide variety of foot and ankle conditions involving patients from infancy through geriatrics. Dr. Jolly is board certified with the American Board of Podiatric Medicine and studied with an emphasis in sports medicine, reconstructive surgery, and trauma. Call Elite Ankle and Foot at 462-FOOT. That's 462-FOOT, or online at eliteankleandfoot.com.
And welcome back here to Burns Arena on the campus of Dixie State University. The training staff here at Dixie State University, along with some individuals from Morgan out there, still working on Caleb Calderwood underneath the Manti basket. Again, on just one of those freak plays that you see happen, Rick, and unfortunately it resulted in an injury here as the couple of rebounds inside and likely landed either awkwardly on his own foot or just landed on somebody else's foot, twisted it.
There were 3 bodies on the court. I counted all 3 of them had white jerseys on. Unfortunately, you don't want to see an injury for anybody.
And this is a significant one as his foot was bent the wrong way.
He won't be back.
He will not be back this year. He does. You can hear the standing ovation now coming from the crowd here at Dixie State University as he comes to his feet, being helped off.
Maybe it was just a dislocation because he's putting some pressure on
He is putting a little pressure on it, but looked definitely significant. He is putting some weight on it, though, getting some assistance as he makes his way off the floor. And again, a great round of applause from the crowd here at Burns Arena. But with 4:05 to go, of course, now you're wondering, you look at these two teams, how's it going to affect them? I mean, because it could affect Manti as much as it affects Morgan going forward.
You know, this game has been just high energy, high octane, maybe as good a game as I've seen all year long. And just, you know, how's that going to affect these teams?
And of course, for Morgan, it does take away their big guy inside, and he has been huge in this game. Offensively, he's only got 5 points, but he's been big on the boards and altering shots by Manti. Morgan basketball coming out of that injury break, and they'll have it in the backcourt. Lane Carter with it for the Trojans, guarded by Travis Thompson. He'll bring it across the timeline, work his way high left side of the pass to Tyson Hurd. 6-point Manti lead, under 4 to go in the game. They're looking for Anderson, couldn't get it to him inside. They missed the backdoor opportunity. Now left side they go to Carter. Carter on the wing, guarded by Travis Thompson. He'll hand off back to Hurd, who goes to Russell. See what Russell does to try to get the Trojans going. He's going to drive left side, kick it out to Hurd. Hurd on the wing, works his way back up top to Carter. Carter holding, works his way left side and hands to Miles. Miles going to go back to Russell, top of the key. Going to fake right, goes left, got in the lanes, kick it left side in the corner. Three-pointer from Carter is off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound Anderson, and a foul called on the rebound. That'll send Stetson Anderson to the line, and that's Tanner Rasmussen's 5th.
You know,
he had just checked back in during that injury, too.
And Manti doesn't mind the clock running like that, a long possession with that 6-point lead.
So Tanner Rasmussen will leave. Great game by Tanner. He kept him in it, especially in the first half, as he leaves with 3:27 to go. And Adam Huff checks back in for the Manti Templars. And Tanner Rasmussen being applauded by the coaching staff from Manti as he makes his way to the bench. At the line, shooting 1-1, Stetson Anderson for Morgan. The front end is good. He'll shoot another.
Big foul shots here.
Anderson with his first point off the bench. One more free throw coming. Try to make it a 4-point game. Off the rim, no good. Rebound, Travis Thompson for the Templars. He'll get it to Matt Nelson. 3:23 to go. 5-point Manti lead. They've led by as many as 6. That's the largest lead of the game for either team. Nelson has it up top, guarded by Hurd. Coach Shakespeare calling for the foul when Thompson had it. Didn't get it. Now they will call the foul on Hurd. And that will be, I have that as Hurd's 4. I think the announcer says it's his 3rd. But Matt Nelson does go to the line to shoot 1-1 for Manti.
And if you're Manti, you like seeing Matt go to the foul line.
So Nelson at the Gunnison Valley Animal Clinic free throw line. The front end of the 1-1. Off the front of the rim, no good. Missed it right. Rebound Anderson for Morgan. They quickly get up to Russell. He'll bring it down the floor. Picked up by Nichols. Going to drive left, and a foul called on Cade Nichols with the body as he got him with a bump. That'll be the 3rd on Cade, and send Russell to the line to shoot 1-1.
Both these teams don't mind seeing Russell and Nelson go to the foul line. I mean, they might not make every one of them, but that's really your percentages are that way.
So Russell at the line to shoot 1-1. Front end, in and out. Rebound tipped up and still on the ground, and there's going to be a foul called on Morgan. And it's going to go against, well, they're going to have Wathen shoot. It's going to go against Cade Russell. So that'll be the 2nd on Russell, and Dylan Wathen will go to the line to shoot 1-1.
Russell was frustrated because he missed the foul shot. You could just see the frustration written all over his face here.
So Wathen at the line. Dylan in the game is 2 for 2 from the Gunnison Valley Animal Clinic charity stripe. First one is nothing but net. So Dylan Wathen, all 3 of his points coming from the free throw line. He's got one more free throw coming. He can push the lead up to 7. That would be the largest of the game.
Dylan looked pretty calm there.
Second free throw is good. Makes them both. Dylan Wathen with some clutch free throws. 3 minutes to go. 46-39. Manti the 7-point lead. Cade Russell left side. Reverses direction. Going to drive baseline. Splits the double team. Bounce pass out. Too far in front. And picked up by Manti. Travis Thompson is fouled by Lane Carter. That's the 10th on Morgan. Travis Thompson going to the line to shoot 2. Morgan starting to lose their composure.
Yes, and you can just feel it. They just have not played the same. But Manti had seized momentum before the injury. Manti did have a lead at that time.
Second foul on Lane Carter. Travis Thompson at the line as Manti looking to pull off the upset here in the 3A quarterfinals. Off the back of the rim, no good. He'll shoot one more.
Yeah, and not everybody knew that because they grabbed it, kind of took off, but Thompson knew he had another shot.
Thompson knew it, and the officials knew it. Second one is good, so Thompson makes them both.
Well, he missed the first one.
Missed the first, made the second. He's got 10 points though off the bench. Again, making a great case for that Gunnison Valley Bank sub of the game. 8-point Manti lead. Right side, Tyson Hurt has it. Dribbles into the short corner, comes out to Russell. Up top to Miles. Miles for three. That's going to be an air ball. Out of bounds it goes. Manti basketball. And you can just see it on the faces of Morgan, the way that they're responding here right now, that they've kind of lost that composure. That could have the Calderwood injury could be an effect on that as well. Wathen in the backcourt being double teamed. Ball gets knocked away. He gets it back. Can work his way left side, and he'll be fouled by Carter. And now Wathen will go to the line to shoot two.
And if Manti is able to make foul shots here, they are in really good shape.
They have a chance to go up 10 here with Dylan Wathen. First free throw, that'll be an air ball.
Yeah.
After going 4 for 4, he misses that one.
They come over and shake him and kind of smile as it went. It just touched the bottom end of the net.
One more free throw coming from Wathen. Second one is short off the rim, misses them both. Rebound by the Trojans. Lane Carter coming the other way. Going to pick up his dribble, looking for Russell, not there. Hands off to Miles, straight away three, short off the rim. High rebound down the lane. It's going to be taken by Morgan. Back up on the shot by Anderson. He'll go to the floor, no foul called. Nelson the rebound, and he's going to go the other end to shoot 2 free throws. Coach Matthews from Morgan wanted the foul call when Stetson Anderson has it and will not get it. The foul will go against Cade Russell. That's his third.
Yeah, and what great defense by Manti. They did not let Russell get the ball. I don't know if I'm sure you noticed that. They kept the ball away from him, and Morgan wanted to go to him.
So Nelson at the line to shoot 2. He's got a team-high 14 in this game. He can put his team up by 10 with 2:17 to go against the #1 ranked team in 3A in the quarterfinals as he makes the first.
And this is a Morgan team that I believe only lost 2 games on the season. It's really a terrific Morgan team.
Went undefeated in Region 13, which was a tough region. Second free throw by Nelson, rattles it in. He's got 16.
When you get this point in the state, though, everybody's good.
Across the timeline, Cade Russell fakes right, goes left down the lane, scoop it up with the right hand. No good, but a foul called, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2, and Coach Shakespeare can't believe it. He wanted the charge called, didn't get it.
See it on the replay here. Russell doing what he needs to do, though, going to the basket.
He turned into it. He turned a little bit, did Wathen, and that's where the foul came. The foul on Wathen will be his 5th, so he will foul out with 2:11 to go. 2 players out of the game now for Manti. Dylan Wathen, Tanner Rasmussen, both foul out, but they've got a 10-point lead with 2:11 to go on the D-Land title scoreboard. Into the game, Mason Thompson now for Manti, replacing Dylan Wathen. Cade Russell at the free throw line. He is 5 for 7 in the game from the Gunnison Valley Animal Clinic free throw line, and he makes the first one here. He's got 16, tied for a game high. Coming up after this one, we'll have Delta South Summit.
You know, what great guards are in the 3A, though. You got Caleb Barton, you got Nilsson, you got Russell here. I mean, just terrific. That's just to name 3 of them.
Derek Smith for Delta. A lot of great guards, as you mentioned. Down the floor it comes. Nichols has it stripped by Carter, and a foul is going to be called. Morgan doesn't like it, but I think it was clear as he came over the foul on Carter.
Here's the replay here.
Yeah, I think the way he came over, he had him across the arms there. That'll be on Carter, his 4th. And now Cade Nichols shooting free throws for Manti. 2:05 to go in the game, up 8. First free throws of the game for Nichols. First shot is up and good. Into the game, Brody Barson now for the Templars. Coming out, Mason Thompson. Going to go bigger inside are the Templars. Gunnison Valley Animal Clinic for quality, affordable animal care. Call 528-7900. Second free throw from Nichols is good as he makes them both. He's got 6. 10-point Manti lead. Cade Russell has it in the backcourt, guarded by Cade Nichols as he brings it across the timeline. Crossover dribble, goes right, side to Miles. Pump fake on the 3. He'll drive the lane, puts up the runner from 6 feet. No good, but a foul called, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2. That goes against Adam Huff. That's his 3rd.
Just mentioning these guards, I like Hafen from Richfield. You know, maybe not the scorer, but, you know, there's just a lot of good guards in 3A.
Yes, there are. Grand's got a whole team of them.
Yeah, yeah. Just
First
a
free
great
throw
team.
by Miles is good. Miles now with 5 points. One more free throw coming from Trey Miles.
And Grantsville, the one guard, he's a terrific player.
Into the game is Mason Thompson. Coming out, Brody Barson. One more free throw from Trey Miles. Try to cut it back to 8 with 1:58 to go in this quarterfinal game.
I said Grant, I meant Grantsville.
Second one off the back of the rim, no good. High rebound down the lane, and it'll be a tie-up. And they're going to go, I believe, jump ball on this one.
Yeah, they were grabbing, and unlike girls where they just hold the ball and they wait for them to call it, but they try to rip it away from each other.
Possession arrow favors Manti. So 1:56 to go, 9-point Manti lead. Pass will come into Travis Thompson, guarded by Russell in the full court press. Thompson pass up ahead to Nichols. Nichols right side goes around Miles. He'll drive the lane and reverse direction as he comes back out to Thompson. Swing it right side, Huff. Huff picks up his dribble. Double team comes, and a foul going to be called on Cade Russell. That'll be his fourth, so now he needs to be careful, or are they going to give it to Miles? Yeah, they will give it to Cade Russell, so it's 4 on Russell as Adam Huff goes to the line to shoot 2 for Manti. First free throw from Huff is good.
And Manti, again, if they make foul shots, they are in terrific shape.
That puts them back up by 10. 52-42, 1:42 to go on the D-Land title scoreboard. Second free throw, no good. Miles the rebound for Morgan. He'll get it to Carter. Carter down the floor left side, and they're going to call the foul instead of the travel. It was one of those, you had to call one or the other, as he definitely stutter stepped down the left side of the lane. Instead, they're going to give the foul to Brody Barson.
He was determined to go in, and
foul on Barson will be his second, and now Lane Carter at the line to shoot 2. First free throw from Carter is good. He'll shoot another.
Tell you, Carter's had a terrific second half. I don't think he had a point in the first half.
He did not.
But
That's
in
12 in the game.
Second half, he has really played well.
Mason Thompson back in for Brody Barson. Offense, defense, substitution going on by Coach Shakespeare. 53-43 your score. Second free throw is good from Carter. So Lane Carter makes them both. He's got 13. Quite a few subs coming in now for Morgan as they're going to bring out Anderson, Russell, and Carter. Shocker here to me to take out those 3 guys.
We'll see if they are trying to get fouls.
Pass will come into Nelson. Nelson able to bring it across the timeline. Lob up ahead left side to Huff. Across the lane to Nichols, who lays it in. What a pass from Adam Huff.
We've seen him do that 3 or 4 times today. Quick break.
Lob up ahead right side to Tyson Hurd into the corner to Miles. Pump fake on the 3. Got Huff in the air. Misses the three-pointer air ball. Rebound out of bounds. Last touch they say by Nichols. Morgan basketball. And now they will bring Russell, Carter, and Anderson back into the game.
Because they're all in foul trouble, they're bringing in other players to put the press on.
And we're going to have a timeout called by Coach Shakespeare. A Gunnison implement timeout. 1:14 to go in the game on the D-Land title scoreboard. It is Manti 54, Morgan 44 in the 3A quarterfinals. We'll take the break on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and Centricom Channel 10.
You've heard for years that Gunnison Market is your hometown grocer. Now Gunnison Market offers you a hometown pharmacist. Come experience friendly hometown service from Sean Sorensen at Gunnison Market Pharmacy. Sean grew up in Gunnison and offers competitive prices, expert advice, and convenient hours, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday and 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Saturdays. Explore the loyalty card benefits, which gives you a free gift card for every 10 prescriptions filled. Call 528-7555 or visit Gunnison Market Pharmacy.
So the first game went into overtime and put us behind. The second game got started about 10 minutes late. The third game is supposed to start 5 minutes ago. So we're not making up any time with these close games. Right?
And I don't foresee that. They all could be close.
Morgan inbound 4 around the key. Left side they get it to Carter. He'll drive baseline, puts up the shot, up and under move. Lane Carter with a nice take and a quick timeout called by Coach Matthews. Carter now with 15 points in the second half for Morgan. 54-46, a Gunnison implement timeout. 30-second timeout. Let's keep it right here this time. time around with 1:10 to go, and Manti leading by 8 again on the D-Land title scoreboard. Since 1946, D-Land title of Manti and Richfield has served Utah with full title service, title searches, and insurance, along with document preparation. That's D-Land title in Manti and Richfield. And Rick, if you're Coach Shakespeare right now, defensively, what are you trying to tell your team to do?
Well, I think you want to avoid fouling, you know, and if you want to make sure you don't have your turnovers. If they foul you, you've got to make foul shots. And if Manti does that and doesn't foul, they're still in really good shape. But the 1:10 is still plenty of time with a three-point shot.
And Morgan just made a mistake here as they tried to bring in a sub. He came to where we're standing instead of all the way down to the scores to the actual clock is, and then he went after the first buzzer sounded, which means he cannot come into the game. They were trying again to get Russell and those guys with 4 fouls out. Pass will come into the backcourt to Travis Thompson. He'll be bumped by Tyson Hurd. The foul on Hurd will be his 5th. Well, it might be just his 4th. We'll check that.
Again, and all fairness to Robert myself, they don't post the fouls, and so you have to listen.
Travis Thompson goes to the line to shoot 2.
His 4th foul.
It is just his 4th foul.
And as a broadcaster, that's really a disadvantage when they don't post that to you.
11 points now for Travis Thompson. Stetson Anderson back into the game. Carson Ordina will check out for the Trojans.
And I'd try and put a little token pressure so they don't have easiness back down court.
In and out on the second free throw by Thompson. 9-point Manti lead. Cade Russell pulls up for the NBA 3, knocks it down. A lazy deep pond three-pointer by Cade Russell. As he says, we're not done yet. He's got a game-high 20 and another timeout called. 1:01 to go in the game on the D-Land title scoreboard. Manti 55, Morgan 49 in the 3A quarterfinals. We'll take the break on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and Centricom Channel 10.
Hi, this is Kevin Matson with Cache Valley Bank. Is your good old truck not as good as it used to be? Do you need a more dependable set of wheels? Then cruise on over to Cache Valley Bank. We offer great rates, low fees, and quick service on our auto loans. Come and apply today in Ephraim, Mount Pleasant, or Fairview. You'll be glad you did. Cache Valley Bank, a tradition of helping. Member FDIC.
Is your internet constipated? That's right, you heard me. Do you
suffer from the buffer?
Don't suffer anymore. Get things flowing again with gig internet speeds from MTCC. Our fiber to the home network gives you the speeds you need to do your business. Go gig today and let the internet flow. Side effects may include smooth video streaming, incredible online gaming experiences, the ability to use multiple devices at the same time, and an overall feeling of giddiness. You may even giggle. It's that fast. Some restrictions may apply. Not available in others.
And quickly back out of the timeout, Manti basketball. Matt Nelson has it left side, and he'll be fouled by Trey Miles. So Nelson will go to the line to shoot 2. 55 seconds left in this one, as Manti has the 6-point lead, and Nelson at the line to try to make it 8. They did a good job of being able to get down the floor, did Manti, and avoid giving a foul up too early in the front court. They got all the way to the back court before the foul came in. First free throw by Nelson is good. Matt Nelson now has 17 to lead the Templars. One more free throw coming. Trying to push the lead back to 8. Second one is up and good, so Nelson makes them both. He's got 18 points for a team high. 57-49, Lane Carter across the timeline. Cade Nichols not going to let Cade Russell touch the basketball. Lane Carter going to be fouled on his shot on the drive. He'll go to the line to shoot 2 as he missed the layup short. The foul will go against Travis Thompson. That is his 3rd.
And Nichols picked up Russell full court, never left him. They don't want him to hit another long three-point shot.
Like the decision there by Coach Shakespeare as well, not to let him touch the basketball. First free throw by Carter is good.
That was kind of a frozen rope, and it went right in.
He's got 16 all in this second half, has Lane Carter. Stetson Anderson checks out of the game. Coming in is Seth Hadley. One more free throw coming from Carter. Second one in and out and drops back in for Lane Carter. He now has 17 points. Pass will come into Mason Thompson. He'll get it to Nelson. Nelson in the backcourt, and Cade Russell can't foul him. And now he lost the basketball, picked up by Carter. He's going the other way, scoop it up and score. Turnover by Manti results in a bucket. 19 for Carter. And now Nelson will be fouled. And let's see.
Down to 4 points here.
57-53 your score. I think they're going to give it to Hadley on this one. The interesting thing about that last play is that Trey Miles had kind of given Matt Nelson a shove, expecting the quick foul, and the ref didn't call it. Then Nelson lost the basketball, thought he was going to get fouled again, and the foul never came. And it resulted in a layup for Morgan the other way with 35 seconds left. Manti leads by 4. First free throw from Nelson is good. He's got 19. Anderson back into the game for Hadley for Morgan. 5-point game with 34.9 seconds left. Nelson to make it a 6, and he does. Matt Nelson hits 2 from the Gunnison Valley Animal Clinic free throw line. Timeout called by Coach Shakespeare. Another Gunnison implement timeout. We'll take it with 35 seconds to go on the D-Land title scoreboard. Manti 59, Morgan 53. We'll take the break on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and Centricom Channel 10.
Because I know how hard it is to make ends meet.
Because I balance my checkbook too.
Because I know every little bit adds up.
Why do I work at Skyline Pharmacy?
Why do I work at Skyline Pharmacy?
Why do I work at Skyline Pharmacy?
Because you shouldn't have to pay more than you need to take care of your body.
Dave Blackham and the staff at Skyline Pharmacy do their best to keep the cost of your medications as low as possible. They have honest, consistent prices to help keep you and your budget healthy. Skyline Pharmacy, where your first choice is still your best choice.
Since 1947, Barney Trucking in Salina has built a reputation of unparalleled customer service and satisfaction in the trucking industry. Barney Trucking in Salina is now hiring local drivers. If you're looking for a solid career in the trucking industry that has a positive working environment, join the big blue trucks of Barney Trucking. The job includes benefits, training, retirement, and requires a Class A CDL license and an endorsement for doubles and triples. To apply, go to barneytrucking.com or call 529-4422. That's 529-4422.
And welcome back here to Burns Arena at Dixie State University. Morgan basketball trailing Manti by 6 in the 3A quarterfinals. It will be Morgan ball, 59-53 they trail, 35 seconds to go. Lane Carter will inbound, looking to get to Cade Russell. This time Travis Thompson by himself in the backcourt defensively instead of Cade Nichols for Manti. They do get it to Russell. Russell will quickly bring it up the floor as Manti's dropped into their 1-2-2 trap. And Russell works his way to the top. Left side he goes to Carter. Carter going to split the double team. Kick it right side. Miles open for 3. Did they wave off the shot?
No, I'm sure they did.
And they're going to call the foul first on Lane Carter. Offensive foul, as was it Matt Nelson that drew the charge there for the Templars.
And he's had several close ones today. That time, he was there. Here's the replay.
It is Matt Nelson that's going to draw the charge here. As he went straight up, Carter came into him. Miles made the three-pointer, but they wave it off. That's the 5th on Carter. He will leave with his 5th foul with 25 seconds left. A sensational second half by Lane Carter. He'll leave with 19 points all in the second half.
Nate Palmer giving us that replay. Appreciate that.
Into the game, Seth Hadley for Morgan to replace Lane Carter. Manti basketball up 6 with 25 seconds to go. Pass will come into Nelson. Nelson going to bring it down the floor, all up ahead to Huff, and Nelson got hit hard by Hadley. Hadley, well, helps him to the floor as just 2 bodies going the wrong way. Hadley's in there to foul, and we know it.
Yeah, and that's what happened. Nelson got laid down, and you're hoping you don't have an injury, and there wasn't. And there was
nothing malicious.
No, not malicious
and
at
Hadley immediately helped him to the floor. They both hit the floor, but Hadley quickly helped him up. Matt Nelson gave him a shrug off. First free throw is good, just saying we're good. Nothing, no harm, no foul there. It's 21 points now for Nelson. That's a game high.
It actually took away a basket from Manti.
But Nelson makes them both. He's got 22, because they had 2 guys down the floor by themselves had they got the pass up. Russell across the timeline. Nichols picks him up. Left side they go to Anderson. He'll drive baseline, scoop it up too hard off the glass, missed it. Rebound, Mason Thompson has it. He'll get it to Nelson, and Nelson will once again be fouled. That one's going to be by Tyson Hurd. That'll be his 5th. He'll leave with 9 seconds to go. And Manti has wrapped up the upset as they knock off the #1 team in 3A in the quarterfinals with 9 seconds to go. Matt Nelson at the line to try to make it a 10-point game.
And they play tomorrow night at 9:30.
9:10. 9:10 when it's supposed to be, but it might be 9:30 if we get behind the game.
It says 9:30 right there.
They're going to give 2 hours between the semifinals.
Yeah.
So.
Says 9:30. That's a late game. So when I saw that earlier, I'm like you. I said I think that's 9:10, but I looked at 9:30 start tomorrow night.
Wow. Gonna be late. So Nelson at the line. First free throw is good again. Nelson has been money from the charity stripe in this game.
Terrific player, fun to watch. Has Russell from Morgan, the 2 guards battling each other.
Second free throw is good. He's made 10 free throws in a row in this fourth quarter. 63-53, 10-point Manti lead. Up top, Cade Russell, the deep three, knocks it down. He was nearly at a half court on the Dixie State D, and Matt Nelson doesn't have to pass it in. He'll just hold it as Russell finishes with 23 in your final as Manti celebrates with the upset, 63-56. They knock off the #1 ranked team, and Manti advances to the semifinals tomorrow night here at Burns Arena on the campus of Dixie State University. We'll take the break and come back with the Sunrise Engineering postgame show next on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and Centricom Channel 10.